She took me to my first day of training. She drove me.
Erica and I have been friends for 8 years, as long as we've been in this business together.
We're doing things so differently from each other, but we're still hitting these milestones, and we still have so much love for each other.
And there have been a ton of people who've come and gone, but we've been the constant.
And there's something so real about that type of friendship. You don't get that a lot in wrestling.
This match at Wrestle Riot, this is to crown the first ever women's RVA Pro Wrestling champion. This is to represent Richmond, Virginia.
I feel like with RVA Pro, we're building something so different and special and good, and finally, real wrestling for Richmond. It feels so special.
I live, eat, sleep, and breathe this city. This is my city. We both made it through our respective matches in this tournament to get to the finals.
I knew it would be us, because it had to be. Do you know how pissed each of us would be if the other one didn't bring their best? We are going to leave it all in the ring. And one of us is going to come out the first women's champion of RVA Pro.
And I want to win. But if I don't, she's my best friend. And I'd be happy either way.
And I'll be happy because I know it's going to be one of us. But I want it to be me.
No matter who wins, RVA is going to get a champion that they can be proud of.
And sorry, Jordan, I love you, but I will be the first RVA Pro Women's Champion.
And now, RVA Pro Wrestling presents Wrestle Riot.
See RVA Pro Wrestling on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok.
Oh my God, he can read.
What about Threads? Is that the thing that anybody does? This is Wrestle Riot! Our first match is sponsored by Toiler. The new location is located in Wisconsin Initiative, 4005 West Broad Street. Toiler specializes in new, used, vintage, and modern toys and collectibles. Collectibles. If you're a collector or person admirer, then head on over to Toiler. Check out all the cool stuff working in the halls. Be sure to follow and subscribe to Toiler for any updates. Hail Plastic!
RVA Pro Wrestle Riot kicks off with our opening contest, as you will see the Infinite Man, Tim, T.I.M. versus Terry, the Flip Sequoia.
This contest is scheduled for with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Isolation, the Infinite Man, Tim!
Welcome everyone to RVA Pro. This is Wrestle Riot, coming to you from Hardywood Park. My name is Timmy Baltimore. Tonight, we will see the culmination of the respective men and women's tournament, the finals to crown the first ever RVA Pro Heavyweight Champion and the first ever RVA Pro Women's Champion. And history will be made as you are looking at the 11th consecutive sell-out crowd here at RVA Pro. This is Richmond Wrestling, and that right there is the Invincible Man, T.I.M. Tim. Returning recently from an injury,
And his opponent,
the Infinite Man
holy shit,
looking in prime condition. Scared the ring announcer.
from Fliptown, USA, weighing in at 155 pounds, he is the high-octane Jade, master of lifting arts, the flipper of flips, too fast to lift, too resilient to die. He is the Flip Meister. He is the Flip Talent.
You want to talk Richmond wrestling? This young man, the Flip, Terry Sequoia, the future of not only RVA Pro, but quite possibly this industry. As this crowd at Hardywood Park, electric for our opening contest, electric for Flip Sequoia and the Infinite Man, Tim. Already the athletic prowess on full display. And this one going to be a collision of styles, no doubt, but they say styles makes the fight. And we will find out. As we are packed here in Hardywood Park. First match underway on the historic evening where we will crown the first ever RVA Pro Men's Champion, Heavyweight Champion, and the Women's Championship as well. And let me tell you, this place is ready for it. First contact. Standing switch there. Nice maneuver there. The Infinite Man coming out guns blazing. Absolutely the aggressor. The Infinite Man knows Flip Sequoia's reputation of being quite nimble on his feet. So he's trying to keep the man grounded, and that is a smart, intelligent game plan. Again, there goes Flip Sequoia with the amateur maneuver, shooting that double leg, or that single leg rather, shoulders down. Almost, not even a one count, was going to be the first pinning attempt here at Wrestle Riot, our biggest show to date, the inaugural Wrestle Riot. This crowd seems like it's on the precipice of rioting. They're so excited. Whoa! Slapping the flesh of the chest to Flip Sequoia. Now the Infinite Man whips Sequoia off. This is not what you want to do though, but there goes the Infinite Man with that power base. He was thinking German suplex, but the wheelbarrow arm drag takes the Infinite Man off his feet. Sequoia now drawing that energy, drawing that momentum from the RVA Pro faithful. Treading in the body, and there's the leg lariat. The Infinite Man down, first cover, hook of the leg, 2 count. First cover that bared any fruit, I should say. So much snap, so much impact, and spring to the offense. Well, there's your receipt for Flip Sequoia. And the more powerful Infinite Man showing his agility. Look at that. Split drop down. And a leg lariat of his own, perhaps a one-footed drop kick. Lateral press, leg is hooked. And now the Infinite Man gets a 2 count on Flip Sequoia. You can see the gears turning. It's the Infinite Man, Tim, with the butterfly. Man. What strength. Sequoia, though, he spun about 4 times getting out of that predicament. And some sort of a head scissor. And it looks like the Infinite Man wisely creating some space between himself and Flip. Oh boy. Something tells me somebody is about to live up to their name. Standing corkscrew.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Sequoia
Holy
ejected
shit!
himself
Holy
from the
shit!
middle of the ring, it seemed like. Oh my God. Jesus, this kid is uber athletic. And a clothesline from the springboard. Sequoia pressing the advantage. Measuring his man. Standing shooting star. Cover. Whoa, near fall. If that doesn't tell you the fight that beats through the heart of the Infinite Man. You know, as we said earlier, the Infinite Man returning from injury. Short arm clothesline. Just absolutely pancakes Sequoia. Cover. That's the thing about the Infinite Man. A lot of power game, good amateur wrestler, but also can bust out something gravity-defying of his own. The situation calls for it. There's the Irish whip into the far corner. A little too pretty, got a little too fancy. He think he cute, the Infinite Man catches a boot for his efforts. Jesus, I don't know, I don't even know what you call that. Big boot! Down goes Flip Sequoia. The Infinite Man gathering himself some valuable recovery time. Now a lateral press, far leg hooked again. And you gotta love it, there's a 2 count. Every time each one of these individuals, there's a significant piece of offense, they go for that cover. They're trying to win. They're trying to claim victory. Neither were able to make it to the finals of the RVA Pro Heavyweight title tournament, so they're hoping to get on the map, get in title contention, flip, elbow, elbow, back elbow. Just a master of the combination. Oh boy. Oh boy. The Infinite Man now returning in kind, but not kindly. A back elbow of his own, right there. To hook, flip for a vertical suplex into the float over. There's a hard knee from the seated position. Both legs hooked, both shoulders down. Flip Sequoia. Able to unfurl himself from that bound up position. The Infinite Man appears to be thinking more malice with that butterfly. We saw it earlier, but Flip once again for the second time. Oh my God! That reverse Hurricane Rana, some call it a Poison Rana. But TIM says no thank you, but that one spikes the Infinite Man. That is a second Poison Rana. The Infinite Man out cold, but with a hard lariat of Hansen-like proportions. Projecting himself from that middle rope, the Infinite Man digging deep. Pulling from the center of himself. That was a brutal lariat. Flip Sequoia really hasn't moved much since. As the Infinite Man setting up the prone body of Flip Sequoia. Young Terry Sequoia. Maybe put away. The Infinite Man just nimbly, 8-ball, corner pocket, though Sequoia was able to counter the counter. This is such a fast-paced, intelligent, counter-based contest in our opening bout. What the hell? No way. Is Flip Sequoia thinking of going from New York to LA, non-stop flight. And Sequoia, it looks like, tried to get a little too pretty there, but still was able to give the Infinite Man the business end of that coast to coast. And now Sequoia sees And maybe luck's on his side. Maybe the wrestling god's smiling down upon him. He didn't go the cover. And TIM kicks out. Sequoia is in peril, in a battle within himself, wondering, should I go to the top? Should I go for the cover? He went for the cover, now going to the top rope. So comfortable up there. Oh my God! From the top of the burning building, crash, burn. Sequoia took way too much time when he was thinking, should I go for the cover? Should I go to the top? And the Infinite Man was able to capitalize on that one small mistake. Infinite Man from the top, paying the respect, and a corkscrew senton, both legs hooked. That will do it. The Infinite Man, victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your match, the Infinite Man.
As we see the replay, Terry Sequoia, the flip, missing with that, I don't even know what the hell you call it, but he didn't hit it. The Infinite Man able to hit that corkscrew senton, both legs hook, deep cover. And TIM is your winner. Returning from injury, all those hours in the gym, those hours of recovery, has led the Infinite Man to this moment, and it has paid off. But Sequoia got to be frustrated. But that was a hell of a match, and you love to see it. Both of these RVA Pro favorites, both of these RVA Pro stars are the future of Richmond wrestling, and they just tore down the house. And that was just your opening match here on Wrestle Riot. What a match. God damn.
So what do you think of the first match? It really started off with like a hot ass match, like the old SmackDown and shit when Rey Mysterio would come out and like pop up out of the fucking thing. It'd be like the best fucking match on the show, and nobody would give a fuck. But thank you all for actually giving a fuck about our first match. Who's ready for some more? And we got a few more matches to go. Couple of 2 or 6 or blue or yellow or whatever. This next match is brought to you by Barton & Boyd Painting and Contracting. Residential, commercial, and industrial asphalt, paving, tar, and gravel. Contact us at 540-967-0408.
Ladies, action on the way here at Wrestle Riot. It's going to be Psychotics Leah Knight with Amanda Kiss taking on the young upstart Jade Onyx.
This next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Amanda Kiss. She hails from Tacoma, Washington. She is Leah Knight.
Well, here comes trouble with a capital T. Leah Knight, Amanda Kiss, collectively known as the Psychotics. That's Psychotics, H-O-T. Leah Knight, Amanda Kiss, RVA Pro's version of the Mean Girls. These two Psychotics have been pretty public about the plan, quote, the plan, whatever that may be in regards to the RVA Pro Women's Championship, which we will crown the first ever RVA Pro Women's Champion in our main event between Jordan Blade and Erica Lee. But one has to wonder what the plan constitutes that's being hatched between Leah Knight and Amanda Kiss, the Psychotics.
And her opponent this evening, from Chesapeake, Virginia, she is Jade Onyx.
Young Jade Onyx has one hell of a story. Makes it very easy to root for, support, hope that she reaps the benefits of hard work and all the good things life in this industry has to offer. You know, she's taking care of her disabled mother most of her life, and her only dream was to become a professional wrestler. And she's busted her ass and made it happen, despite having a full plate and a lot of heartache in her life. And wrestling can save lives, it's the truth. It may sound silly to some, but professional wrestling as an entity can do amazing things. Hell, it's packed this Hardywood Park Brewery.
It's not hot. No.
Yeah, Amanda Kiss and Leah Knight, who's in the ring, offering their commentary on the beauty here in the building. Collar and elbow tie up. Leah Knight certainly looks to have a little bit of the power advantage. Definitely, I believe, has the experience, but doesn't show there as Jade Onyx able to grab that head, ducking out of the knife edge chop attempt. If there's one thing that's going to get the better of Leah Knight and Amanda Kiss, it's going to be their attitudes, their confidence, their arrogance, their cockiness. But they would say it ain't cocky if you back it up, and Leah Knight just backed it up. Oh, man. Jade Onyx not giving Leah Knight any time. So this is the bell is rung. We're underway, girl. We're on the clock. Oh! It looks like both women were thinking drop kick in that situation, but Jade able to pull it off right to the midsection of Leah Knight. Ducking out of the... Was that a 619 through the middle and bottom rope to a seated Leah Knight? Doth my eyes deceive me? Onyx for the first time going to the top. She was going for a crossbody. She did not get the cover. She did not get the propelling, the leg strength to propel herself from that top rope. And this is a physical contact sport. Not everything's pretty. Sometimes you win ugly, sometimes you lose ugly. Jade now trying to regroup. Leah Knight reversing the whip. Snatching the head scissors. But oh no. That's that power. That's that experience. And a power bomb into that top turnbuckle, snapping the head and neck of young Jade Onyx. And Jade Onyx in the wrong part of town as Amanda Kiss lurking in that corner off camera. There you see her on the outside. Leah Knight, overhand chop. Leah Knight is cold-blooded. But again, for the second time, from earlier in the match, she ducked out of that chop. Did Jade Onyx, and Jade Onyx now firing off with a few of her own. And it looks like Jade Onyx has been thrown off her game since that buckle bomb surely rattled her brain inside her cranium. And Leah Knight, calculated, taking her time. What the hell is this? Cleaning the cleats on the face of Jade Onyx does Leah Knight. And a photo opportunity. And these two are just having so much fun at the peril of Jade Onyx, but that's the name of the game. Snapmare. Oof, nothing pretty about that. Well-placed boot to the back of the neck. Leah Knight, center of the ring now, applying this rear chin lock. Just a matter of wearing down Jade Onyx. Just leaning on her to usher the air out of the lungs of young Jade Onyx. You got to think it's fighting for her mother at home. Is going to no doubt watch this and enjoy seeing her daughter. Oh man, going for that armbar. If Onyx can break the clasp of Leah Knight, it'll be curtains and she'll have to submit. Looking fearful, Leah Knight though, able to maintain, keeping that bicep curled. If that arm hyperextends, that's it. Shoulders down on Jade Onyx. Leah able to reverse the maneuver. Good God. Look at the power. Look at the strength. And Leah Knight, that was so damn impressive. Just scooping up Jade Onyx. And again, now the release. German suplex. Leah Knight, before she was having fun. I'm saying now she's pissed, but Jade, out of nowhere. I mean, she came running out of the blind spot with that running enziguri. Both women down. Jade Onyx desperately trying to get to her feet, and she does so first. Charging, there's the running forearm, a second one. Kick to the midsection. Jade now trying to press the momentum. The lateral press. Shoulders are down, 2 count. And I still say, as impressive as Jade Onyx is looking, she's still struggling after that initial buckle bomb. They're still hot. Yeah, you're still hot, hon. You're fine. What the hell is this? Get out of here, Amanda. Still hot. How's that for hot? Drop kick to the base of the spine. Jade Onyx. Tornado DDT, using the ropes to propel for the momentum. And Jade, so impressive. A relative rookie is looking so damn good against the young veteran in Leah Knight. What a shot. Oh, the 450, and she just caught knees to the face, did Jade Onyx. Leah Knight, speaking of knees, pulls down that knee pad. Oh my God! Knee to the grill, forearm across the orbital bone, the cover. Is that a 2? I don't know where the hell Jade Onyx is getting it, but she's pulling it from somewhere. I thought that was it. That was a knockout blow. Apparently not. Onyx floating over out of the butterfly, catching the elbow. Leah swinging away. Look at that. One seamless motion. Dubs her for a Blue Thunder bomb. Shoulders are down. Jade Onyx could be out in a 2 count. Leah Knight losing her ish. And I don't blame her. She has pulled out some heavy artillery to put away young Jade Onyx and has been unsuccessful thus far. Amanda Kiss, I wonder what kind of counsel she's offering on the outside besides, you still look hot. Jesus Christ. And these two battling it out in dangerous territory though. Jade Onyx with the headbutt, perched on the top, going for that 450, and she nails it this time. Legs are hooked, no! Amanda Kiss. The Psychotics taking a powder. That would have been it. Amanda Kiss catches a right fist right to the kisser, sticking her nose in official business, and there's the water to the eyes. You gotta assume it's water. Who the hell knows? Leah pulling in Jade Onyx. That butterfly, and just drops her to the mat. Does Leah Knight, near leg hooked. And Jade Onyx fought her heart out, but unsuccessful.
The winner of your match by Haterade, Leah Knight.
As we take it to our Wrestle Riot replay, you see Jade Onyx able to hit that 450 on her second attempt, but Amanda Kiss pulling Leah Knight to the outside, then Leah taking advantage of that interference with the butterfly, dropping Jade Onyx and scoring the victory. The Psychotics are victorious. Leah Knight, respectively, picks up the win. And again, you gotta wonder what the plan is that the Psychotics are hatching together in regards to the RVA Pro Women's Championship, which we will decide the first ever inaugural in our main event here at Wrestle Riot.
Maximum effort, you got it.
All right, so I mentioned earlier we've got some gifts and shirts for sale. Leo Kirby shirts for sale. RVA Pro Wrestling shirts for sale. We've also got a raffle over there where we're giving tickets for the next show. But not the next show, because that show is free. That was at Dogwood Bell. That is an all ages event. So you can bring the kiddies. And Chris, you get where the fuck did he go? Where'd he go? He's over there. He was was so excited he pissed on the floor, and I guess anyway. So yeah, you can bring the kids to this one, so I won't say fuck so many times. Our next event is, can I say? Yeah, fuck it, September sometime, maybe. Yeah, they're like once a month, so, you know. Follow RVA Pro Wrestling on Instagram for all of the important and not so important details. This next match is sponsored by Retro Vibes Market. The next event coming soon this fall. Be sure to follow them on Instagram at Retro Vibes Markets.
And this one is about pride. The young upstart, Isaac Frasier, takes on the veteran Phil Brown.
This match is scheduled for introducing first, being led to the ring by his manager, Mr. Salazar. In the black, the enemy, Raquel, hailing from the streets of Philadelphia, he is
Enter the young, cocky, disrespectful, Philly's finest, accompanied by Mr. Salazar. This is Isaiah Frasier. He says he is the man. He is him. And if he wants to prove it here in RVA Pro, if he wants to prove it in Virginia wrestling, there's one man he's got to go through, and that's the man he's facing here tonight at Wrestle Riot in Phil Brown. It is the arrogance, the entitlement of the youthful generation in Philly's finest, Isaiah Frasier, taking on the veteran who laid the foundation that young man now stands on. It's expecting it versus earning it. But here's the deal. If you want it, you gotta take it. And will Isaiah have what it takes to snatch that crown from Phil Brown? Earlier in the evening, of course, Phil showed up, Phil Brown, to
making his long-awaited return to RVA Pro Wrestling from Orlando, Florida. He is the Platinum Icon.
a man that is sewn into the fabric, into the DNA of Virginia professional wrestling, Big Phil Brown, the Platinum Icon. He's had a tumultuous couple of years. Injured right here at RVA Pro last November in the Lucky 13 Rumble. This is his big return to the squared circle. He was also in a serious car accident involving 7 cars earlier this week. Well, I guess the biggest sting to him was losing his tag team partner, his brother, someone we all loved in Dirty Money. Just over a year ago, Phil Brown has so much to fight for, carrying so much on his shoulders. Thank God they're big shoulders and they can handle the weight of the world. Phil Brown looking great. Oh, wait a minute! How about that? Isaiah Frasier not giving Phil Brown a moment to enjoy and bask in the connection and the appreciation of the RVA Pro fan base. He's been out for almost a year. He just wanted to bask in the glory for a moment, and Frasier saying, not on my watch. And I hate to say it, but that might have been a smart, intelligent maneuver on the part of Philly's finest, and Philly's finest indeed. That's what the city of brotherly love does for you. They attack you when you're not looking. Phil Brown with the power, reversing the whip. Big back body drop. Is there any other kind? And Frasier catching a scoop slam. Phil Brown looking to show this young athlete a thing or two about respect. There's the splash. Brown yoking up. Isaiah Frazier tossing him across the ring. So much on the line for Phil Brown, and he's been here before. He's come back from injury. He's come back from heartache. There's a whole toolbox of experience that Phil Brown has in his arsenal. Oh man, look at that super kick, did Phil Brown, and again, wise maneuver. What is Mr. Salazar? At what point does Mr. Salazar serve? That's my question. Why does he have to be down here? Trying to talk game plan. What could Mr. Salazar possibly be telling Isaiah Frazier that could help him against that man, the platinum icon, Phil Brown? Hard right hand, knocking the taste out of Isaiah Frazier's mouth. You know, earlier in the evening, Phil Brown tried to approach Isaiah Frazier, tried to show some respect to the young buck, but Isaiah Frazier said, "Nah, Unc, it's my time," and refused to shake Phil Brown's hand. Oh, Salazar! Oh, that's why he's here, to pull on a foot. And that boot out of Isaiah Frazier caught Phil Brown right in the back of the head. That'll make you see that white flash. Could knock you out on your feet, but Brown doesn't have to worry about that because he is laying prone in that ring. And this is dangerous territory. This is dire straits for Phil Brown. He's still getting his wind back, still getting a little bit of that ring rust shaken off in the action. But Isaiah Frazier says, "You got ring rust? Don't worry about shaking it off. I'll knock it off. I'll kick it off. I'll punch it off." Is it this young man's time? Or is it too much too soon? There's a knee. Nobody can argue. Look at this, the rapid succession of offense. Very impressive out of Philly's finest. And there you go. That's Philadelphia for you, folks. We got a lot more love here at the Richmond area than Philly, I would say. Virginia is for lovers, but there's no love lost, no love found in the heart of Isaiah Frazier. Isaiah circling the veteran, taking time to jaw jack with the fan base, and Phil Brown needs to get off that canvas, needs to get off that mat. Brown being choked now, and I gotta wonder, you know, I said earlier as Phil Brown made his entrance that he was in a 7-car pileup, a 7-car accident earlier this week, just a few days ago, and perhaps he's kind of been camouflaging any sort of injury or whiplash. Oh, dumping Big Phil Brown dumping Frazier rather, and the big man topples over. He didn't have his footing when he ejected Isaiah Frazier up into the air. Brown now trying to stretch out that back, trying to work out the kinks. Here he comes charging. And all Phil Brown needs is one maneuver. He's still got that power game. The speed may not be quite what it was, but nothing will be a great equalizer quite like a rake to the eyes. There's the combo. Frazier firing off rapid succession. Sliding into second. And catching Phil Brown with the point of that forearm right across the jawline. Distant leg grapevine did a 2 count. Can take a little more than that to put away Big Phil Brown. Phil Brown been competing for over 20 years. If you've ever been to a Virginia professional wrestling independent event, you most likely have seen Phil Brown whoop somebody. But unfortunately, if this is your first time seeing him, it is Isaiah Frazier who is dispensing out the whoopery. Frasier seems to be enjoying himself, enjoying the humiliation. And Mr. Salazar, whatever the hell his job is, I suppose he's doing it. It's because he's still here. Look at Phil Brown is just dense. You see Frasier trying to push him. Phil Brown not even giving an inch.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Just doing my job, folks.
Shut the fuck up!
Brown blocks it. Hard right. Brown blocks again. Another hard right. A few more of those mallet-like fists. Frasier will be out cold. There's a back elbow. This is where Brown takes him downtown. The power game. Look at him. Uranagi dumping. Frasier, Brown. The leg is grapevine, and oh my Lord, 2 count. Brown able to disperse his body weight, and that had to take a lot out of Frasier. As Brown lining him up. Brown with that knee pad down. Phil waiting for that perfect moment to put away Philly's finest. Brown perched, ready. Brown, though, seeing that Isaiah ducked. Isaiah, clothesline. After trapping the arm, near leg hooked. Brown shoulders down, this could do it. Boy, and Isaiah must be wondering, what do I got to do to put away this veteran? This old dog still got a lot of tricks up his, hold on. I suppose there's one thing he hasn't tried yet. Mr. Salazar's freaking cane. He doesn't even need it. Swinging away does Frasier, he misses. If you come at the king, you best not miss. There it is, the super kick. Far leg hooked. And big Phil Brown returns and is victorious. Let's take it to the Wrestle Riot replay. As you see Salazar with the referee. Frasier has the cane. Frasier swings and a miss. Then catches that side shuffle kick for his efforts. And Big Phil Brown, the veteran, score one for respect. Score one for the old dogs in the war, baby. Big Phil Brown still got it here at Wrestle Riot. And Phil Brown stands tall, still the embodiment of professional wrestling in the great state of Virginia. Folks, don't go anywhere. There's still so much to come. The finals in both the respective male and female tournaments to crown the first ever RVA Pro Heavyweight Champion and the first ever RVA Pro Women's Champion. Phil Brown feeling so good being back in front of this crowd, feeding off the energy. And we may be having a moment here. We're going to stick with this, folks. If you remember, I said earlier in the evening, the veteran Phil Brown, when he arrived here to Hardywood Park, ran into his opponent, Isaiah Frasier, showed him some respect, said, "We'll see you out there, young man. May the best man win." Isaiah refused the handshake, disrespectfully. But these two just went to war. They just did battle in the trenches. Perhaps now, Isaiah Frasier, able to see through his own ego, see past his own selfish wants, and maybe he will give Phil Brown the respect that Phil Brown is showing him. Phil Brown saying, block out all the noise. This is you and I. We're the ones who did battle. That's all that matters. And Isaiah doing the... Jesus Christ. Are you freaking kidding me? What a piece of crap. Isaiah Frasier, not only did he disrespect Phil Brown, he lured him in with the handshake, kicked the man right in his nuts, and then proceeded to beat him down with that fuzzy scumbag, Mr. Salazar's cane. This is not a high point for Wrestle Riot, I'll tell you that. And we know one thing about Philly's finest, and maybe it's a revelation about the city itself, but Isaiah Frasier is a sore ass loser.
Yeah, like you said, Phil had a major injury before, and finally came back and was on his way back here, you know, on the road to recovery, all that shit. And like I said, got a 7-car fucking pile-up. Seriously injured on Tuesday, but he still came and still wrestled right here for you tonight. And it just kind of speaks volumes about the commitment that all of these men and women have to this great sport that we all love. And also how much they appreciate each and every one of you that come out and spend your money to watch us do what we do here each and every time. And again, thank you all. Thank you. So, we got, like I said, t-shirts for sale. There's also a raffle over there. So you got some raffle tickets and you can win tickets to the next show. But not the Dog Odell show because that's free. There's little handbills being passed around for that one, so it's not going to be 8,000 fucking degrees there. So we got one more match before intermission. In our main events of the evening, we've got, I remember last time, Timmy Danger got his head shaved by that fuck Leo Kirby. So Timmy's going to try to enact a little revenge there for getting his head shaved. We also have the men's final for the RVA Pro Wrestling Championship and the women's RVA Pro Wrestling Championship. And once again, both of the men and the women involved in that match have been with us since the beginning. We're into about our second year now, and I've worked with them before, in the past, and like I said, they're just committed to this, and they're the pillars in what we built this whole business thing that we do on. We built it on their backs. They bust their ass. They work super fucking hard. until 2 a.m. with the kitchen open late. And don't forget, karaoke is every Sunday night.
Hold it. Well, looks like we're interrupting our regularly scheduled program.
Shut the fuck up! Shout out! Get out! Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is John Washington.
You keep talking too damn much. Go!
Man whom Jason has recently aligned himself with.
Yo.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, wow.
Shut the fuck up!
Grandma letting John Washington know what she thinks of him.
Check this out, because I'm only going to say this once. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Wes Rogers holds back shit. And tonight, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Because for the past 23 years, Jason has been the heart and soul of Richmond. Hate to be the bearer of bad news to everybody. You guys were looking for a wrestling match, right? Nah, it's not gonna be a wrestling match, because what you're gonna see right here, right now, is a fucking fight!
Well, John Washington's not lying, because we have a grudge match coming your way. The former tag team partners, Wes Rogers, Jason, going head to head. This is the collision of grapple vices.
One half of legit vices. The heart and soul of this company. Jay motherfucking Sin.
Can somebody tell him he has a mic? We can hear him. He does not need to yell, does John Washington. Jason has been doing everything within his power to avoid this match with his former partner in grapple vices, Wes Rogers. Well, tonight it's put up or shut up. Step up or step aside. Here comes Wes. Wes Rogers wasting little time, if not none. Here's the baseball slide. Oh, John Washington, why not? It's a grudge match. You're out here. You can catch one too. Head scissors sends John Washington thinking about his decisions and what led him up to this moment in life. And Rogers rolling through on the cartwheel. Here comes Sin. Sin collides with that post. And Rogers swinging away with the knife edge chop. Keep in mind, these two, Wes Rogers, right now, the one executing the chop, Jason, the one on the receiving end. Both these individuals know each other so well. They competed together in that tag team known as Grapple Vices, and now they collide. So it's going to be very interesting to see who has scouted the other more prominently. Got to remember, being in a tag team, you got to be thinking the same thing your partner is 3 steps ahead. So that's going to make for one hell of a grudge match. There's the axe handle. Wes Rogers finally exacting some amount of revenge on Jason. It was earlier in this year when Sin turned on Wes. Hey, why not? Chop to the belly button, sure. Wes Rogers looking for that tornado DDT. And there's Washington with a suplex. There is no padding. There is no give. That is a concrete barroom floor.
Ring the fucking bell.
Language, good God. Washington. Telling the ref ring the bell. The ref does it on his own time. Big splash. This could do it. Far leg. Hooked and a 2 count. Barely a kick out by Wes Rogers. I think that suplex, as you see the shin bone across the throat, there's nothing really the ref can do. It's a grudge match. That suplex on the concrete from John Washington onto Wes Rogers took it out of him. And if that didn't do the job, choking the life out of Rogers will. Jason now biting at the scalp like a feral dog. Sin tipping the scales at, got to think, about 280, 300. Wes Rogers probably at 200, maybe $190. So Sin outweighing him by at least 100 pounds. And look for John Washington to pick apart the scraps, peck at the ribs like the scavenger he is. Arrogant cover. That's more about humiliation than practicality. And now, stepping on the fingers, there is just nothing nice about Big Jason. Just evil intentions through and through. Wes gets his boot caught. Well, again, more humiliation out of Jason. And you think a grudge match, a blood feud. We've been waiting months for these two to get hands on each other. You think Jason would take it a little more seriously. With that clothesline, Wes Rogers, 3 in a row, and Jay doesn't budge an inch. And Rogers crumbles, literally crumbles to the mat. John Washington liking what he's seeing, and why not? Jason is in the driver's seat. I was going to say fully dominant, but the commentators curse just when I say it. The tide switches. You're going to have to bring a little more meat to the party if you want to make your offensive blows count on Big Jason. And again, catching the boot into the pile driver. Oh my God, and it was just a stump pile driver. One fell swoop. Seamless maneuver. Draping the body, again across the body of Wes Rogers, and a cocky cover and picking Rogers up. Otherwise, you gotta think that would have been Fiend, the last act for Wes Rogers, as the last act already has drawn, the curtain drawn on grapple vices, and now these two, I don't know if RVA Pro is big enough for both Wes Rogers and Big Jason. And if it's not, I know it's definitely not big enough for John Washington, which is probably a good thing if we can get that taken care of. Hold on! Rogers! A Hail Mary! Just jumping up to that second turnbuckle and throwing his whole body weight, grabbing the head of Jason and throwing his whole body weight, did Rogers back towards the mat and spiking the big man, as both competitors in this grudge match down for the standard 10 count from our official, who will get to their feet first. Wes is up. Man, slow but heavy are those blows from Jason, and Wes, a flurry of chops. Keep your eye on Washington. Washington ducks, catches a cutter. Cutter for Washington. And Wes, looking a little giraffe-legged there, gets the running power bomb for his efforts, and a flatliner cover. I don't know if that was pure instinct of almost a muscle reflex or muscle memory getting that shoulder up, but Jay did. Rather, I apologize. Wes did. John Washington on his knees, still talking trash, even after a cutter. I'm not sure a bullet to the head could keep John Washington from mouthing off. Jason, only, you got to think, one big power move away from ending this grudge match, ending this blood feud, swinging away. Oh, man! Got him up, and plancha to that big mouth John Washington. What is Wes Rogers looks to be taking care of his John Washington problem once and for all. Nothing a pair of handcuffs can't solve. Washington unable to even fight off with any effort. Hold on for wet steam. Rolling through, again that clubbering blow. And now Wes with the sleeper hold. Can he bring the big man down? He's got the body scissors. He's got it hooked in. Prime real estate. John Washington cannot interfere. And you're a long way from home, big man. Jay Sin is out. Sin is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your match,
Let's take it to the Wrestle Riot replay. The great equalizer, handcuffs, able to secure John Washington, spinning out of the head scissors, clubbering blow misses, and there's that sleeper locked in with the body scissors, center of the ring, prime time for the pass out on a big Jay Sin. And grapple vices are no more. And this blood feud has finally come to an end, and we draw the curtain on the bond that was Jay Sin and Wes Rogers, and Wes Rogers has the last laugh in this violent and exciting grudge match here at Wrestle Riot.
Just leave him.
Unhook me. Take that 102. Keep him there. Keep him there. Keep him there. Move. Oh, yeah, disrespectful piece of shit. He's the heart and soul of Richmond. Get up, please. Get up. Can I get some help, please?
Your mouth on his mouth. Breathing life back into Jason.
I'm trying to help you. Did I win? Yes, I won. You did. We'll be right back in these commercial breaks. You won. You did so good. I won, Dion. I won. Good night. This is far from over. You understand me? What's wrong? This is far from over.
What did I do? This next contest is sponsored by Made in Inkland. Inkland has made all of the RVA Pro merchandise you see here tonight. Made in Inkland, custom printing and embroidery. Follow them online at Made in Inkland on Instagram or go to madeinkland.com. We are the merch guys.
Wrestle Riot rolls on as Timmy Danger takes on Leo Kirby. If Danger's victorious, he shaves Leo's head. But if Leo wins, he gets the managerial services of Neil Shark.
This next contest is scheduled for one fall. All right. This next contest is scheduled for
This one, it's all about bravado. It's all about honor. It's all about pride. And on the other side of that double-edged sword, it's all about humiliation. Leo Kirby, the man whom you see with somewhat of a loafer fetish, accompanied by Nino the Hammer Steel, briefcase in hand. It was Kirby and the Hammer whom attacked Timmy Danger, RVA Pro President Timmy Danger, and shaved his head in the middle of that ring. Humiliating Danger, making him look like a fool in his own promotion in front of his hometown. Well, tonight, revenge could be a dish best served cold, because Timmy Danger gets a shot at Leo Kirby, and if Timmy wins, Kirby can say goodnight to those beautiful brown locks upon his head. And fortunately, though, it could break bad for Danger, because if Kirby's victorious, well, he and Nino the Hammer Steel will acquire the managerial services of RVA Pro's Neil Sharkey. And God knows what they'll do to poor Neil if he's contracted. Oh, here comes Danger, in more ways than one. Timmy Danger locked in. Again, coming off that humiliating experience. And Neil Sharkey with the Clippers saying payback's a B. But you can spell it Timmy. Danger stepping onto the battleground. Nice loafers.
the stipulation for this match tonight. If Leo Kirby wins, he retains the managerial services of the manager of champions, Mr. Neil Sharkey. But if Timmy Danger wins, I think you can pretty much figure out what's going to happen. He's going to shave Leo Kirby's head right here in the middle of the ring. In this corner with his enforcer, Nino, the Hammer Steel, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, here's Leo and his opponent in this corner, accompanied by the managerial champions, Mr. Neil Sharkey. Here's Timmy Danger.
What an ovation for one of the pillars here of RVA Pro. And this all started when Leo Kirby, bitter, whiny, began to gripe to Timmy Danger. I'm not featured heavily enough in the RVA Pro advertisements. Why isn't my picture on the graphic? Why am I not on the flyers? Well, kid, you're about to learn a hard lesson. You don't cross the boss. Danger unloading. Kirby looking for a life vest. There will be none. Danger's dragging him in and out to treacherous waters and saying, let's see if you can swim, kid. You wanted to be featured prominently? Well, here's your date with destiny. Kirby's message sent loud and clear, and Timmy Danger answering it. And he's answering it now at this juncture with hard right fists and a little bit of sign language. Danger fuming, steaming. Hard headbutt. Danger has quite the cranium. That'll knock you loopy. Here he comes. Danger does. Clotheslining Kirby over the top. You got to think that moment of humiliation has just been replaying in the mind over and over in Timmy Danger. The last time these two were in the ring, mind you, Leo Kirby was victorious due to the distraction. Well, yeah, Danger probably for the best. Slams on the brakes. Because Leo Kirby, wide awake and aware, saw it coming. Danger lining up. Baseball slide. Kirby right into the guardrail. And Danger now unloading again. Piston-like right fists to the face of a downed Kirby. Head first into that metal steel turnbuckle, or rather post. Chop to the nipple for you. That'll wake you up. Danger, I mean, that speaks for itself. That was a freaking boot right to the jaw. And now Timmy Danger. Wow. She's ready. She's in the danger zone. Mind you, as I said before, Kirby was successful the last time these two did battle, and it was because did Kirby, Neil Sharkey in jeopardy, which caused the distraction, allowing for a low blow on Timmy Danger from Kirby, who scored the pinfall. But this is not round one of the tournament for the RVA Pro Heavyweight Championship. We'll see that final in our main event. No, this is all about pride. Even more so, like I said, it's about humiliation. Will Leo Kirby leave here a high and tight fade, or will Leo Kirby leave here with Neil Sharkey as his manager? Speaking of Sharkey, putting the wall between he and Danger did Kirby, and the distraction again, paying off in dividends. He knows Timmy Danger and Neil Sharkey's friendship is a bond that has progressed so far over the years, and they're like brothers. Mind you, also the story sinks even lower, as does Kirby now mounting and punching away at the head of Timmy Danger. The history, the lore between Timmy Danger and Leo Kirby goes even deeper into the soil of Richmond wrestling. It was Timmy Danger who helped break Leo Kirby in, who took that loafer-wearing son of a gun under his wing when he was starting out in the wrestling business. Well, this is what loyalty will get you. This is what friendship will get you, because it is not the wrestling fellowship, it is the wrestling business, and unfortunately the meek don't eat and the carnivores rule the world. Is Leo Kirby a carnivore? He showed us he may have that killer instinct when he shaved Danger's head, and he may be showing us with that missile drop kick. Danger down, the cover, far leg hooked, 2 count. No use arguing with the ref. No use splitting hairs with our official. Never in the history of wrestling has the referee gone, you know what, you're right, it was a 3. So stay on your opponent. That's my advice to Kirby. But Danger, I think, would have some different advice. He'd tell Kirby, pack his bags, get the hell out of the territory. Danger is one of the founders of RVA Pro. One of the reasons we're all gathered here at this event. Kirby could care less. Kirby doesn't think about what Timmy Danger's done for Richmond wrestling, what he's done for Kirby's own career. No. All he cares about is humiliating the man. And he's doing a damn good job of it with that splash. Second one in the corner, picking up Danger, and a backbreaker. Center of the ring. Kirby planking across the body, forearm across the orbital bone. That's just nasty, a 2 count. And that forearm, when you're pinning someone across their face, neck, cheek, eye, that's just a sign of just a little bit of pain, a little bit of salt in the wounds, if you will. Some knees, some clubber and blows to some meat chop.
What's wrong now, Timmy, huh?
Ugly, guttural offense. I don't know what I think he's trying to get Danger on that second rope is Leo. Leo running with the loafers. Nobody home. Danger able to scoot out of the way. And the risk was not worth the reward for Leo Kirby. Danger gathering himself, gathering his breath. Dropping Kirby with the spine buster. Danger trying to get his sea legs about him as he's stalking. Leo Kirby blocks the shot. Danger fires away. Another right hook. Left jabs, insequential. Followed by a hard, straight right fist to the mush, teeth, face and nose of Leo Kirby. A face that could be sporting a haircut before this night's over. Wonder what kind of haircut he's gonna give him. Hard right fist. Kirby drops in a heap. The scowl on Timmy Danger's face. The detest, the loathing he has for Leo Kirby. Up on the shoulders. Dumps him. Does Danger. And a foot to the face. Lateral press. Body across the body of Kirby and a 2 count. Danger. Stepping into the danger zone. Breakout, twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's time to put the baby to bed, says Timmy Danger. Calling for that silencer, catches a boot. And I gotta wonder why. I mean, that was just like a telling cards, yelling for his finishing maneuver. Timmy Danger almost catches the moonsault. But from the penthouse, nobody home. Danger, calling for it now. Silencer, the silencer. Danger needs to roll over. Give that man a haircut, the cover. Hold on one damn second. Nino the Hammer placing that loafered boot. And our official doing the right thing. Telling Nino, hit the bricks, big man. It's an early night for you. Hold on. That is uncalled for. The Hammer just tossing one of our security officials. Now grabbing a chair. What are you going to do with that? Throwing a mantram out there. Oh, ducking does Timmy Danger from that loafer shot. Danger rolling through. Kirby's shoulders are down. Wasn't able to get the pin. And a baseball slide. Down goes Nino. But Kirby's right there on the distraction once again. And it looks like the lullaby will be sung to Timmy Danger. They'll go to sleep. Kirby covers. And the co-founder of RVA Pro will not be exacting his revenge. Leo Kirby will not be receiving a haircut. And unfortunately, that man right there is contractually bonded to be the manager of Leo Kirby. As we see our Wrestle Riot replay, the baseball slide into Nino. That was the distraction. And here comes Timmy Danger up for the go to sleep for Leo Kirby. Leo Kirby putting the finishing touches on Danger and ensuring that his new manager will be Neil Sharkey. Now you may ask yourself, why wouldn't you want Neil Sharkey as your manager? He's the manager of champions. Well, use your brain. What do you think they're going to do to Neil Sharkey? What do you think that sociopath in loafers is going to make Neil Sharkey, poor little Neil Sharkey, go through to earn his keep? I think Timmy Danger just coming to the sobering reality of what has happened. That he's not only, and no fault of his own, let himself down, but also left his friend and manager, Neil Sharkey.
As per the stipulation of the match, Leo Kirby will retain the services of Mr. Neil Sharkey.
Oh no, sending the big man Nino in to get him. And this is what I'm saying. He's not bringing Neil Sharkey on board to help him win titles, to lead him to victory and spoils and riches. Well, I mean, who knows? But he ain't gonna, he's gonna make sure Neil has a terrible time in the process. I fear for the safety and well-being of poor Neil Sharkey. An unpleasant situation on our hands here, but the show goes on as we still have to crown the women's champion, and up next, crowning the first ever RVA Pro Heavyweight champ. Poor Neil.
I don't even know what to say. I guess they're gonna go get Neil fitted for his loafers. All right, so I guess now Leo Kirby has the services of Neil Sharkey for an undetermined amount of time. I guess we'll just have to see how that plays out in August. And now, it's time for your double main events. These matches are to determine both the men's and women's RVA Pro Wrestling champions. I don't think I really have to tell them to cheer for the belt. Do your little prance around the ring. Show them the belt. Show them the goods. Ah, Gordo. You know what also works? Here, wait a minute. Anyway. fucking replica. This is one of a kind. Oh, they want one. They want more shit they can buy. Go buy all the shirts. Actually, no. Come to the show tomorrow and buy raffle tickets for the fucking kids and show me how much you care then. Because that is ultimately, no, I'm not really trying to talk shit there. That's really ultimately what this is for. We get together, we do cool shit, we have a good time, and at the back end of the whole thing is we do some good shit for some sick kids. Again, I cannot say it enough. Thank you all very much once again.
First half of our Wrestle Riot double main event. We will crown the inaugural RVA Pro Heavyweight Champion as Sledge Gibson takes on Drew Hood.
This match is scheduled for... It's sponsored by Lucky 13, located at 1800 West Broad Street. Lucky 13 is your stop for all your tattoo and piercing needs. Follow them on Instagram at Lucky13RVA.
Enter the handsome devil. A man that clawed and fought his way to this moment. Every decision he's made in his life has led him to this juncture where he battles in the finals for the inaugural RVA Pro Heavyweight Championship title. Will it go home in the evil clutches of Drew Hood? This one's any man's ball game. The two premier athletes here at RVA Pro stepping into the future of Richmond wrestling. Somebody will make history here tonight. Of course, Hood had some choice words for his opponent, saying he's a poor representation of championship status, saying he's a joke. Mr. Clap Them Cheeks, Sledge Gibson, what an ovation. Voted the most popular wrestler of the year last year in RVA Pro. And in case you're wondering, this sold-out crowd, the 11th consecutive sellout in RVA Pro history, chanting "Clap Them Cheeks" in support of Sledge Gibson. The stakes couldn't be higher. Gold plates on a leather strap are the line in the sand in what each and every individual in RVA Pro fights, sweats, and bleeds for. One of these two men will become the first ever RVA Pro Heavyweight Championship. And would you look at that beauty? What a title. Absolutely pristine. Let's take it to our ring announcer for the traditional championship introductions.
In this corner, hailing from Raleigh, North Carolina, is the winner of the Ultimate Eliminator, the handsome devil himself, the necessary evil. He is Drew Hood. And his opponent in this corner, winner of the Hardywood Cup, the RVA Pro most popular male wrestler and wrestler
What an ovation. And that says it all. These great fans appreciate good wrestling, and they have received it. RVA Pro, history about to be made at the toll of the bell. Here we stand on the precipice of a milestone. One of these two men will walk out as the RVA Pro Heavyweight Champion. Will it be that handsome devil, Drew Hood, or Mr. Clap Them Cheeks, Sledge Gibson? Drew Hood insisting he is a serious competitor. He's a wrestler's wrestler, and he doesn't have time for the games. A little bit of a divide amongst the RVA faithful on who's on the right side of the ovation. Some chanting for the handsome devil, others asking for a clap them cheeks. Here we go. Exchanging in the center of the ring, these two gladiators. Fists and elbows flying. Double reversal there. Drew Good swinging away. Little misdirection. Mr. Clap Them Cheeks with the shoulder tackle. Sledge Gibson, the big man, blocking the hip toss. High impact, high momentum. There's a neck breaker from the hip toss position. Sledge Gibson charging. And that shotgun drop kick pinging Drew Good around that ring like a damn pinball. Sledge Gibson, this guy is immense. He is a big man. You got to be here live. You got to see RVA Pro live to witness his immensity. There is a punt to the face and head of Drew Good. Sledge Gibson standing at about 6'4", 6'5". A lot of power behind his chops, punches, forearms. Just those black and blue style of offense. Oh my God. That was a straight right fist, if not a haymaker. I'm surprised that Drew Hood is even conscious after that one. He ain't gonna be able to survive many more of those as Drew Hood. As the big gripe, of course, Drew Hood saying Sledge Gibson not deserving of such an honor as the RVA Pro Heavyweight title, but as you can see right now, Sledge Gibson is a very capable, very accomplished wrestler. Rolling through, Sledge gets a full head of steam, ducking the line does Sledge. Someone looking to land, dodging the boot, does Hood, and the standing switch. Oh boy, oh boy. Sledge trying to get it in early. Oh man, and raking the eyes does Hood. He knew what was coming. He knew his cheeks were in jeopardy. And there's a chop block, illegal in football, not illegal in the world of professional wrestling. As Hood appears to have picked a body part with surgical-like precision. And now, if I'm a betting man, and I am, I would bet that Drew Hood has found his target, and he will now try to isolate that left leg, and if he can, tear it from the body of Sledge Gibson. Oh my God. Do you see that? Do you see how Hood has his left foot on the right leg and ankle of Sledge Gibson? I mean, that's not only putting pressure and stepping on the ankle, but it's helping him to hold that ankle lock. But there's that big legs, the size advantage of Gibson coming into play. I think people understand how difficult it is to get a man like Sledge Gibson, a man that size, off his feet. And once he's off his feet, how hard it is. It's like wrangling cats trying to keep him on the ground. Moment of silence for Drew Hood's nipple. May it rest in peace. Bread and circus for the Richmond crowd. They want blood. They want Sledge Gibson to get his pound of flesh out of, hold on, one sec, out of Drew Hood. I'm not sure if I saw that right, but it looked like maybe that top turnbuckle, our official tending to it, yeah. Drew Hood pulled that top turnbuckle pad off of the top, exposing that metal cylinder steel ring that'll split you wide open. Another hard right. Sledge Gibson taking his time, very deliberate. He attacks, then gives some space, attacks again. There's the up and over. There's another hard right. How many of these can Drew Hood withstand? There's the athleticism. Not quite a cheek, more like a scapula. Slap that shoulder blade. The big man, oh man, almost gets decapitated, guillotining himself on that top rope. What an absolute veteran maneuver. Drew Hood is out here in the finals of the RVA Pro Heavyweight title tournament playing chess. And that was just check. Wait a minute. Digging through his robe is Drew Hood. Thing has pockets. Well, you can't remember where. It's always in the last place you look for it, isn't it? And now Drew Hood with the scissors, permanently removing that turnbuckle pad from the top turnbuckle. As I said earlier, that steel cylinder. If your body makes contact with it, be it your head, your back, it'll split you open. It'll knock you out. It'll send shock waves down your entire body. Best to try to avoid that at all, if at all possible, and all measures to take all measures not to encounter that should Sledge Gibson. Jesus, that took me a long time to get out. Boot to the midsection. Drew Hood, handsome devil, leaving his feet to add to the impact. Well-placed knee. Look at the body positioning of slap them cheeks, Sledge Gibson, center of the ring, and that's just a humiliating right fist. May have hurt Drew Hood's hand more than it hurt the big man, Sledge Gibson.
Okay, I'll watch your hand.
I was going to say, notice the positioning of Sledge Gibson. Drew Hood purposely keeping the big man in the center of the ring, so he cannot break any holds, cannot use the ropes to his advantage. And it looked like he was trying to slam him into that exposed buckle, but hold on! The Abbey stretch! Wow, Gibson trying to stretch it out. Drew Hood able to stop that. Oh, God. Hood picking up the big man for the bear hug. And this is actually very smart because Drew Hood has effectively, through gravity and posturing and positioning, eliminated the weight and power advantage that Sledge Gibson naturally has over him. He is the man balanced out. Now he can rest while applying that bear hug, squeezing the oxygen, and it unfortunately gives no rest to the big man Sledge Gibson. Shoulders down. And that tree trunk-like shoulder ejecting off the mat at the count of two. And there we go. Drew Hood with a Boston Crab on the long-legged, massive Sledge Gibson. Drew Hood wants to keep Sledge Gibson right there in that oceanfront property for the submission. Nowhere near the ropes. Sledge Gibson's only option is to give up and relinquish being the inaugural RVA Pro Champion. trying to torque, trying to use the momentum. I don't know if Sledge has the power. He does! Obviously, because now Hood scrambling to get to the ropes, but Sledge Gibson not even to his feet, still on his knees, trying to get up to that 1 foot. And the fans here at Hardywood Park bringing Gibson alive, and that knee caught Gibson flush, caught him flush right on the chin. Drew Good is so damn impressive. This guy thinks, oh, belly to back suplex. I mean, counters in a millisecond's notice. The lateral press now, planked across the body and a 2 count. The gears turning. Drew Hood thinking, oh man, this one getting very chippy. You can see Drew Hood devising a twisted master plan with malice aforethought on the damage and punishment he is going to inflict on Sledge Gibson. At all costs, he will do everything, will Drew Hood, to become the first ever, the inaugural, the historic RVA Pro Heavyweight Champ. That submission decided to opt for isolating the arm. Doesn't really have the hands clasped. Going for that belly to back again. Sledge rolling through. Oh man, that left leg though. Sledge still feeling the effects from that Boston Crab and damage earlier. Big boot. Drew Hood stumbling. And this is what they pay their hard-earned money to see in RVA Pro, but they're not going to get it stand-in switch. Hood, with the rear waist lock, is shrugged off. And now, Gibson, can he power through? Can Gibson get his left arm behind the head and neck of Drew Hood? No. Gibson's so smart, fighting such a smart match. But it may not matter. There's the spine buster. Can Sledge capitalize? Planked across the body and a 2 count on Drew Hood. The handsome devil may be starting to realize it's going to take more than good looks, a diabolical nature, and a solid game plan full of pristine professional wrestling to put away Big Sledge Gibson. And if not with that, what? That's my question. What's it going to take? That's 260 plus pounds of humanity climbing to the top. And there's the athleticism. Use take 2. Out of Drew Hood. Hood looking to put the proverbial nail in the coffin. Can he get it? This superplex. That's a whole lot of man to be coming crashing towards that mat in Sledge Gibson. Sledge firing away. Headbutt after headbutt. Puts Drew on Queasy Street. The big man, 1 foot perched on the top. Maybe having second thoughts. And the splash to no reward. And a hard spinning right fist into the Impaler DDT. We're going to have the first ever champion crowned in Drew Hood. He kicked out. Sledge kicked out. Sledge has kicked out, and the face of Drew Hood echoes the sentiment of everybody here at Hardywood Park. Disbelief. Hood has pulled seemingly out all the stops, but Hood is the type of competitor when you have him, you think you have him pegged, you think he's on his last, hold on, his last play. He pulled something out from under his sleeve. I think the last play is that buckle. Oh man, Hood's face coming within centimeters of splitting down the middle. Almost betrayed by his own devices was Hood. Hood up in that fireman's carry. But again, the big man, he's had his body just battered. Oh man, no. Well, this is not the version of the clap them cheeks the fans wanted to see. And Gibson says, nuh-uh, not today. That's copyright infringement, brother. Hell yeah! This is Richmond wrestling. And in Richmond, we clap them cheeks. The cheeks have been clapped. Humiliating moment for Drew Hood, who charges full head of steam, slams on the brakes of that exposed buckle. Oh, 8-ball corner pocket into the steel exposed turnbuckle. Drew Hood on baby deer legs. Well-placed knee. Sledge Gibson feeling it. Fireman's carry. Gibson has him up. Sledge Gibson has him up. Could it be the bunny slope? Cover. Could this be Sledge's date with destiny? Let's take a look at this historic Wrestle Riot replay as Drew Hood removing the turnbuckle pad, exposing that steel ring, but his plan worked against him as he went back first, followed by a bunny slope, and that's all she wrote to crown our inaugural RVA Pro Heavyweight Champion as the roof has blown off this venue. What a moment. What a moment for Richmond Wrestling. What a moment for RVA Pro. And what a moment for that man, your inaugural RVA Heavyweight Champion, Sledge Gibson. A new era will start because not only will we continue here in RVA Pro to clap them cheeks, well now Sledge Gibson can say, let's clap them championship cheeks.
You deserve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the winner and new RVA Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Sledge Gibson! more title match for you. Oh, that one was pretty good. But this one's probably going to be better. I got a feeling this is because they both started off at the very beginning right here with RVA Pro. This match is sponsored by Vinyl Conflict. Located at 300 East Spring Street downtown, Vinyl Conflict is your go-to for all things punk, metal, rap, hardcore, and more. Vinyl Conflict, the mightiest record store in all of the lands.
Main event time here at Wrestle Riot. To crown the first ever RVA Pro Women's Champion, Erica Lee takes on Jordan Blade. Friendship be damned, this one's about the gold.
Who's ready for the match? Grudge, bring me the belt.
There it is, what a beauty. The RVA Pro Women's Championship. A historic night in RVA Pro Wrestling. A battle between two women with so much history.
The most prestigious women's title in all Richmond professional wrestling. So let's bring our two contestants out right now. We asked that same question.
This is one we've all been looking forward to for a long time. Who would have thought? Two friends, two sisters in arms, would have to battle it out for the richest prize in RVA Pro. Erica Lee, as you saw in our wonderful video package earlier, said she got to her first day of wrestling training because Jordan Blade drove her. I mean, you want to talk about day one-ish. These two women know each other so well. They're friends outside the ring. They're competitors, though, inside that squared circle. And sadly, in the spirit of competition, friendship must be damned. This is not the wrestling fellowship, as I said before, it's the wrestling business. And if you want to be on the good end of that business, you want to take home that championship title, and well, things like friendship, loyalty, love, care, those need to go out the window. Does Erica Lee have that killer instinct? Does Jordan Blade have what it takes to pull the trigger and etch her name into the history books? We're going to find out momentarily. Because that big, wonderful piece of gold in the hands of our ring announcer is enough to tear friendships apart. Because the mentality is this. Sure, they've bonded over wrestling, they've become sisters over wrestling, but the one thing that bonded them is wrestling. And so they'll always love this business more than each other. Speaking of love, how about that love shown to Jordan Blade by the RVA Pro faithful? Didn't mean to step on her pop there. Jordan Blade, so damn talented, so dangerous. She has that mixed martial arts background, and she don't play. Bell to bell, she's the fastest Blade, no doubt about it. And what a main event. This is how we do it in RVA Pro. The fans want the women to have the feature spot, say the competition is great, whether it's male wrestling, female wrestling, it's all wrestling. And that's why we have this big main event here for the title. Let's take it to our ring announcer.
In this corner, hailing from Richmond, Virginia, she is the big gal, and her opponent this evening, also from Richmond, Virginia, Jade, the submission sniper, Jade Onyx.
Many have come, few were chosen to battle through the women's tournament to crown the first ever RVA Pro Women's Champion. Now two friends, two Richmond natives, to the finals to square off and do battle. Let's take it to our official for the rules of the match.
We're going to start this match. I want you both in your corners. We're going to get started.
And there's a handshake, a show of love and respect between these two best friends, who now do battle for something even greater than love and friendship. Say all is fair in love and war. Well, this is a little bit of both. Erica Lee in the yellow with the rear waist lock. Jordan Blade now wearing the red and black with that wrist lock. Erica Lee, such an impressive counter and defensive wrestler, but Jordan Blade, so many weapons in her arsenal. I mean, for crap's sake, her last name is a weapon. Yeah, trying to use that momentum to power Jordan to the ground. Erica, her trademark frizzed hair, always looking a little wild, but that's okay. They love her here in Hardywood, in her hometown of Richmond, but they also love Jordan Blade, so I don't envy the task that we lay at the feet of our fan base here in the main event. And this is a feeling out process. If you've ever wondered why wrestlers tie up and execute some submissions early on, it's to feel out your opponent. It's to see, is anything tender? Do they wince a little more when you're wrenching something? And maybe it's a tell of something, a body part or an injury or a nagging wound that you can exploit. It's a drop toe hold. See how Blade, how seamlessly she traps the ankle, traps the leg, does not break contact out of that drop toe hold. And now Blade having some fun with it. She knows she's got Erica Lee tied up like a pretzel, and her hands are free. You see that? Of course you do. You're watching the damn match. But Jordan Blade has her hands free. Erica, though, rolling through. Found an opening in the arrogance. Erica getting a little hot. Jordan saying it's all in the spirit of competition. I'm treating you like I would any opponent. But I think that might be a mistake. I think these two may want to treat each other not like they treat any other opponent. They may want to treat them like a mortal enemy. Somebody trying to take food off your table. Somebody trying to rob you of glory. Somebody trying to erase your name from the history books of professional wrestling before the ink is able to dry. Erica able to get to that bottom rope. She's going to want to do everything she can to stay away from A, that center of the ring, and B, in the clutches of Jordan Blade, who's a submission specialist. Just a absolute professor in agony extraordinaire. There's the uppercut, there's the forearm, there's the foot. What a combination. Erica Lee reeling, drop kick to the base of the spine. Jordan, the cover, 2. And not a very spirited kick out early on by Erica Lee. I think that combination definitely rocked her. Erica Lee was able to beat Amanda Kiss of Psychotics to advance to the finals. Jordan beat Savannah Evans. But certainly these two have already made it so that they are each other's greatest challenges. Wow, shoulder block. Erica Lee feeling herself. Erica Lee hitting those ropes. There's the drop down by Jordan. Jordan swinging away. Erica saw it coming. And a front face pancake. Erica drops the leg. But Jordan able to roll off her shoulders to the far corner, preventing a pinning predicament. Erica Lee with a full head of steam. She's trying to press the advantage, trying to prevent Jordan from gaining her wits. Because once Jordan has her wits, she'll be thinking. And when she's thinking, well, she's usually thinking about breaking bones and arming herself with the game plan to do just that. Oh my God! What a backbreaker. Vicious. The cover. 2 count. Man, that backbreaker was nasty but effective. Had a lot of snap to it. Very unexpected. Jordan trying to throw some combos. Those open slaps, open hand slaps, followed by a knee. Jordan muscles over Erica with that German suplex. And I don't know if you saw it. She didn't have her around the waist. She had her more around the high midsection. And I think that would attribute to a high and tight landing on the back of the head for Erica Lee. And Jordan senses it. Erica's in trouble, big trouble. Erica, last-ditch effort. Oh, man, Jordan with a nasty landing. Oh, no. Jordan, it happened so fast. She got body dropped to the outside, and I don't know if she, looks like she tweaked her knee, but Jordan did. I don't know if Jordan did that on the apron where she seemed to land rather calamitously, but I think maybe it was the crash landing, the final arrival onto that steel, or rather that concrete floor, maybe did some damage to the knee of Jordan Blade, but there's that fighting spirit. There's that heart of fire, will, and grit. And her opponent, her sister, the woman fighting her for the RVA Women's Championship, holds the ropes so that the competition can continue. But make no mistake about it, Jordan Blade's in trouble. She walks gingerly on that knee. Appears to not be able to put any pressure. How the hell are you going to fight here? Referee, you may have to save Jordan from herself. Erica catches that boot. Jordan's not the same after that after that spill. There's that side belly to back snap suplex. Erica Lee smells blood in the water, and she's going to go in for the kill. That's what Jordan would do. That's what she's got to do. Jordan now, though, fighting through the pain, and she just can't do it. It's just too damn painful. There's a kick to the knee, hyperextending it, and there, a well-placed knee. Jordan maybe out cold. Lateral press. And another 2 count. Got to be a crisis of conscience, perhaps going through the head of Erica Lee. On one hand, she wants that RVA women's title to become the inaugural women's champ. On the other hand, to do so, she not only has to defeat her best friend, but she has to exploit a possible injury. She has to absolutely rub salt in the wounds, drive a stake through the heart, if you will, of her best friend. Which urge, which need will win out by the conclusion of this match? Hold on, rolling through. Oh, man. It's Erica looking for this armbar. If she's able to bridge, and she doesn't have nearly all of it. As you see, Jordan Blade able to keep that left arm folded so it's not hyperextended. Jordan on top, and a 2 count. Sometimes the simplest answer is the best one. That boot right to the face of Erica Lee was how Jordan Blade answered an encroaching Erica Lee. Jordan with the back elbow. German into the second buckle. 2 feet to the face. Another one for good measure. Jordan. What the hell? Never have I ever witnessed a flurry of lethal offense like we just did out of Jordan freaking Blade. Potentially injured and all, she is fighting through the pain. Cover, the leg is lassoed. Erica Lee kicking out with authority, making sure she gets to her stomach and away from the center of that ring. Blade on the run. Blade with Uncle Mo on her side. That's momentum for my degenerate gamblers. There it is, a knee, the running knee. Pulling Erica to the center of the ring, veteran maneuver. Trying to get the deep hook. Stacks her, does Jordan. Shoulders down, and oh my God, Erica Lee. She will not stay down. But she may not have a choice. As Jordan Blade with this crossface there's no way for Erica Lee with Jordan. Hold on. I mean, she's edging and inching ever so closely to the ropes, but it might as well be the distance to the Grand Canyon. Especially Erica Lee looking like she's losing consciousness, and the wrestling god smiling down on Erica Lee as she gets that foot to the bottom rope, forcing the break of the hold out of Jordan Blade. I don't know where Jordan got that second wind with that German into the buckle and the boots and then the side belly to back suplex. I hope that wasn't all that was left in the tank, as Jordan now closing in on the space of Erica Lee, trying to put this one away, trying to leave with the gold. Drop toe hold. Erica Lee saw the opportunity and took it. A boot now, Erica, a knee followed by that spinning back kick. And Jordan, I hate to say it, I think if she was going to put away Erica Lee, it should have been in that one flurry, but Erica Lee, still so much fight in this young lady. And a clothesline, running from the corner, Erica Lee trying to take the head off of Jordan Blade. Jordan Blade is so strong. She has such a good grasp on gravity and being a base that it was shocking to me that she was knocked off her feet there. Got to be a piece of evidence that that leg is maybe feeling the effects. And again, no room for breathing, no room for respite. Erica Lee on Jordan, the pedigree, the cover. Erica Lee, a fraction of a second from becoming the inaugural RVA Pro Women's Champ. I ask you, what are these two women willing to lay on the line? They're willing to put their friendship on the line. They're willing to put their bodies on the line. They may even be willing to put their souls on the line to leave here the RVA Pro Women's Champ. And a knee caught, Erica Lee flush. Oh man, so dangerous, so deadly. Here she comes, Jordan Blade. The finishing touches with both legs hooked. How the hell did Erica Lee kick out? prone, inert, looking like a lifeless body is Erica Lee. I don't know.
This is awesome! This is awesome! This is awesome!
Jordan Blade, her competitive nature. She's got teeth and she's starting to show them. It's coming out here. And I got to say, that's what you got to do. This is the game day. This is what you waited your whole life for. The time is now. Erica Lee, taller, more limber, able to get that boot to the face of Jordan. Toss to the center of the canvas. Jordan lining up. And a spear! Trying to cut Jordan Blade in half. The far leg lassoed and a 2 count. And those kickouts from those pinning attempts having a little less mustard behind them each time. What an epic battle we have witnessed in these finals, where nothing is certain. The only thing that's for sure is either Jordan Blade or the woman slapping in the blue and yellow, Erica Lee, will leave here the RVA Pro Women's Champ. The first ever RVA Pro Women's Champ. Both women battling it out. Center of the ring. Forearms, fists. You think they're measuring those? Nope. Where it lands, it lands. All's fair in love and war. And again, this is a little bit of both. Blade going for the cutter. Jordan ducking the line, or rather, Erica ducking the line. Blade reverses. Not breaking contact. Both women coming off. Double clothesline. Both competitors pulling the same play from the playbook. And we have a collision. Who will get to their feet first? That's the $1 million question. Will it be Jordan or will it be Erica Lee? The referee up to the 4 count. So much is on the line. So much is at stake. Your name, glory, history, being mentioned with the Immortals. As RVA Pro, only been around for 23 months, but this company's gonna have a long, long tenure. And to say you were the first ever women's champ, hold on one damn second. That's psychotic. That's psychotic. That's Amanda Kiss. And that's Leah Knight. They talked about the plan, quote, the plan they had for that women's title. Is this what it is? Leah sliding that RVA Pro Women's title into the ring. Erica Lee arguing with Amanda Kiss. And that title belt, no way! Erica Lee just cleaned the clock of Jordan Blade. And Erica Lee has an asterisk, the stain upon her name in the history books. What the hell just happened? Let's look at our Wrestle Riot replay. Damn it. Here comes Psychotic creating the diversion. There's the title slid into the ring by Leah Knight. Was this the plan? Didn't look like it, but it seemed to have put a seed in Erica Lee's mind to use that title to cheat and to become the first ever RVA Pro Women's Champion. And you might as well put a damn asterisk in the history book saying Erica Lee betrayed her friend, put a knife in her back, and cheated to win that title. But the question is, I guess that wasn't part of the plan. I guess Erica Lee wasn't wise to it, maybe. But I'll tell you this, she damn sure reaped the benefits of Psychotics' wicked ways. Ladies and gentlemen, for RVA Pro, my name is Timmy Baltimore. This has been Wrestle Riot.
Follow the lies, who will see through the lies, smoke clears when the end stays.